So you were just talking about superheroes.
Yep.
She was saying that a lot of people, especially young men, fantasize about being a superhero, like
Having
your favorite.
like if you could have any superpower, which would it be? That's
Yeah.
always the conversation.
What if the challenge was you got to have your superpowers, you got to have the superpower of whatever guy or powers, whoever it might be, but you have to live their life.
Right.
You have to be that guy or girl.
Yeah, you have to be Peter Parker, and you have a crappy day job, and you have a boss that doesn't appreciate you, and you have this girl that you're totally in love with, but she like has you friend zoned.
But you don't see, because in the comics you don't know, but they are like married.
Okay, fine, they get married, but
he finally gets her.
Is he still broke? Because he is.
You know, I don't know his finances.
Poor.
Spider-Man didn't fax me his investment portfolio.
All right, so I'm just saying, like Spider-Man, big whoop. He's got webs, and I don't even know what he does, but I think
Spider-Man,
that would be a lame one.
Webs, climbs walls, strength up to 10 tons, I think, if I remember my superhero encyclopedia right from when I was a kid.
Okay, all right, so maybe, but
Speed,
you still
agility.
have to live his life. You still have to go to your day job, and he's a reporter.
Yeah.
Photographer?
Yeah, he's a photographer.
Photographer. So you still got it. You still have to make.
He's Jimmy Olsen in the Superman universe. Right.
Okay, so then, what about Batman? You wouldn't want to be Batman.
Why
He's very
not?
wealthy and he has all the gadgets, but he is the most depressing and depressed fool in all of comics.
But he's not, though.
He is.
It depends on whose interpretation of the character you're taking.
I'm talking about the comic. From what I know of the comic, who does he have? He has Alfred.
Yes, he had some turmoil in his past. Yes, there's some darkness to it.
Yes,
they call him the Dark Knight.
And he's alone. He doesn't have, he doesn't have a family. He doesn't have anybody that loves him.
But he can be with a hot chick, different one every night if he wants to. So guy's dream.
But no.
Billionaire,
but it's
researcher,
not you.
intelligent, smart.
Because it's
no, you're him.
You're him. So
right.
he's not gonna be out there like trolling for tail every night. He doesn't do that because he trolls.
But in all the movies that we've ever seen, he's always with hot chicks. So it's a cinch he's getting hot chicks then, if we go by the movie interpretations of it.
But he's miserable in the movies, even with all the...
I don't know, man. A little bit of turmoil in your past, parents getting slaughtered a little. It's a small price to pay for a billionaire, intelligent...
but think about it, though.
Gadget guy, hot chicks.
But think about it, in your deepest heart of hearts, if you had to right now, you're like, okay, now I am Batman. That means that my parents are dead. I don't have my brothers and sisters. I don't have my aunts and uncles. I have literally no one.
Well,
if you're
saying that I have to give up everything that I have now to become that,
then
I wouldn't do that.
Then which would you choose?
No, I don't think anybody would do that, because then that means
and that's the challenge. That's why it's hard to find a superhero that you would literally trade places with. And that's why, as a woman, I can't even try.
I didn't know that's what you were saying.
Superhero ladies they're lame.
Superhero ladies are hot, though. So you could be like...
I'm hot now.
Well, that's true. You could be...
Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
With her retarded invisible jet? Was that
Think
just like
cool
a lazy illustrator that didn't know how to draw a jet?
Sitting in your jet, and it would just look like you are in the air. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, that's what it would look like.
Lame. Yeah. Would not do it. Wouldn't do it. My lasso of truth. That's a woman's weapon, if you ever heard of one, right?
What?
My truth lasso.
Where have you been all night? Pow.
Why do you smell like Chanel No. 5?
Let's hear your story. I bet it's going to be the truth.
I wouldn't. And in the cartoon, Wonder Woman is cranky. Like, she's a hag.
Yeah.
She's a terrible
Well, okay, so then what other does
That's why if you have to trade fully on, just trade lives and places with a superhero, Tony Stark.
Right, too. Also, yes, very, but it's so similar to Batman. Tony Stark is like Marvel Comics' answer to Batman.
Tony Stark's
got his own small dark side.
Yeah, but he's like, he rolls with it, though. It doesn't define him.
Right, I guess.
He enjoys it. He lives his life. Batman, Batman, I went to the opera. It was so bad.
When did he go to the opera? That's when his parents got shot? Yeah, okay.
Theater.
I thought you meant something different. Like Batman just whines about the opera all day.
I remember the movie
all the time. So I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would do it.
You would not do it?
I am hard pressed right now to think of a superhero that I would willingly give up everything that I have.
Lives. You're not you anymore. You are him.
Yeah. Who would do that?
You wouldn't.
Someone who's terribly unhappy in their own life right now would do that.
You know who I might choose? If I had to choose, gun to my head, and I have to choose a female superhero?
She-Ra.
Cheetara from Thundercats.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but that's not really a superhero.